Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, the one in best of one. Today we are playing another United Battlefront deck. I really love this card. The collected company for a mage like me who doesn't like all of those icky creatures that do all their attacking and blocking, but instead likes card draw and value. That's what United Battlefront is. And we are building a Boros version that tries to win by just grinding out the opponent with the punchies of Urabrask's Forge and the card draw of Caretaker's Talent. So just as a reminder, if you haven't seen a United Battlefront deck, United Battlefront is a sorcery that lets you look at the top 7 cards of your library. You put 2 non-creature, non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So this card immediately can hit Caretaker's Talent and Urabrask's Forge at once if you're feeling particularly lucky. And those 2 cards go together like peanut butter and jelly. It's absolutely fun to make that token beat the opponent down while also drawing more and more with Caretaker's Talent. And that has been the backbone of a powerful standard strategy over the past few months. New printings have made it a little less relevant, but in best of one with some meta adjustments, I think we can still get some W's. So first of all, we get to be a temporary lockdown deck. This is still one of the finest cards in standard for battling the Is It Prowess deck that is so popular, as well as other various red aggro strategies. And because of that, being in a United Battlefront deck and having 4 copies of Lockdown, we are more likely to hit lockdowns when we need them. So if casting Lockdown a lot is how you want to battle against the aggressive format, a deck with United Battlefront does it better than several others. We add in a few more cards to generate value and keep us alive with Clay-Fired Bricks and Carrot Cake. This keeps the hits relatively high while playing a lower land count in the case of Bricks, and Carrot Cake the ability to scry and make sure that we're drawing the cards we need at the right time more often, while staying alive by blocking with some cute bunnies and triggering Caretaker's Talent. We fend off the opponent at instant speed with Torch the Tower and Get Lost. I still feel these are the best removal spells to run for the deck, and you need some instants in your deck. United Battlefield is a super clunky sorcery, and the 3 drops that are Caretaker's Talent and Urabrask's Forge take a huge amount of your resources. So we need cheap removal to get into the opponent's business on their turn and keep bad things from happening to us, especially when it comes to Is It Prowess, because they can punch you out of nowhere with a giant slick shot show off. And then on top of that, we don't want to lose to Omniscience or the other graveyard strategies that have become super popular. Omniscience in particular, in best of one, the Abuelo's Awakening Omniscience combo is very difficult to stop and would not be something we could even really compete with if not for Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace turns off the graveyard decks entirely while barely harming our strategy at all. So with 4 copies of Rest in Peace and 4 United Battlefronts, we do our best to make sure that we're dropping the Rest in Peace on the Omniscience deck to wipe out their combo potential and then buy us the time we need to use the Urabrask's Forges to charge up and make some giant tokens and kick the opponent in the face in the game of Magic the Gathering Arena. Now, we don't have as much token generation as you might think you want in a deck like this. We've gotten rid of the Planeswalkers to instead run more things that we can hit with United Battlefront and cheaper cards to keep us alive. So we've got more token generation in the mana base with 4 Fountain Ports and a Mirrex as well. And those lands will come in very handy when we're trying to grind out control decks with the Caretaker's Talent line. Overall, it's a fun way to play and it doesn't require any creatures at all. So I might be able to grind all the way to Mythic without summoning any creature spells. So if you like a different approach to the standard meta of today and you want to try to attack it with some non-traditional forces, this deck is definitely for you. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. And don't forget, like and subscribe. You're cool. Cakey, bricky, torchy, Battlefront. I mean, it should work. It should work. I'm a little shook. Omniscience decks that beat Rest in Peace shake me, but we sure do well against aggro. So this hand should be able to play. A little mulligan from the opponent means they're on aggro. Control decks never mulligan. All right, the Swift Spear. Do we just kill it? Yep. We don't have a lockdown. It's very hard to kill a Swift Spear once they untap and hold up instants. And they just slam a cutter. Still no lockdown. Let's see what we can do with the cake. Come on, guys. That's you're kidding, right? You're kidding. I'm gonna shoot my bunny? My bunny! Hey, that's mean. Caretaker's talent we could run out. Is that too slow? Yep. We're on the draw and that's too slow. Instead, we're gonna sack the cake to make life total go up and bunny, while they're just going to try to fiddle with their steel cutter. Little opties. Better to sack this cake than play a new cake, because we're a lockdown deck and hitting lockdown off Battlefront is one of the best things we can try to do. Do we try to save our bunny? I think we just try to gain life and be alive, if I'm being honest. Like, I know it has trample. I think we're just trying to be alive here. Don't need that. So this might also convince them that we have a lockdown coming. Okay. They move the cutter, but this still has trample because of the rage. We take a big old hit. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this must be a temporary lockdown. Easy. And what else do we want? Let's get the 2 life from the bricks. Hand doesn't have many anti-aggro tools left though. And they've got 3 cards. Let's see what they are. Show off. That can be a lot of damage. There's a get lost. You love to see it. So we're gonna play the talent. Are we gonna hold up the get lost? Or are we gonna take a huge hit and get this cake down and start drawing cards? I don't think they can 17 me. Bolt wave. Let's see. Let's say they have 3 bolt waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 3 bolt waves would not kill me. We eat our cake. We eat our cake. That's a good card. That's what our deck is here to do. Yep, bring them out. They keep going and going and going. They don't get the token? Yeah, because they played show off. This was their 2nd card. So that's an oopsie on their part. Battlefront. This is the tricky timing of Battlefront. And I think we just cast it. Because if we had a lockdown, we'll lose this bunny, but that's okay. Can also put a little stop and see if we're eating cake or not. Because with the lockdown trigger, if we hit it on the stack, we could all eat the cake in response, but not necessary. And we still didn't hit a good solution. Scry that land to the bottom though, feels nice. Rest in peace. Get lost open, cake open, bunnies doing work, but no attacks. Wall up. It's defense. It's all defense. Otter time. Yep, that's a good card. They just keep going. They never run out of gas if they play it well and they run stock up. The bolt wave versions do run out of gas. Stock up versions, not so much. Now what do? They're going in. Do we kill this show off and this monk? I think so. I think that's more important. What can they get back? There's a stock up that could go for the endless card advantage plays. We want a token. So let's start with some cake. Life total go up. Lockdown in hand. Do we play it? We probably just play it here. So we sack this cake first, because we want that life and that scry. And I'll take a torch. And we lock it up. You gotta cut those cutters off. Ah! Yeah, stock up. What a card. Amazing. You find more of your best card with that card. Crazy. Wow. Fortunately, we're back to 20 and we're down to 14. The roller coaster continues. Give me the bricks. We do have cake in the yard, so we can transform the bricks. We didn't draw a card yet. I think we will treasure up. Talent, okay. Pass. We release a cutter. How bad is that for us? I can't believe I'm saying that. I think we hold torch here though. Yeah. Okay. Do they have another prowess trigger? They got something. Wait for it. But they're trying to hold it? Okay. Ah! I can't believe we're back here again. Okay. Let's go, guys. Come on now. We're at 10. We gotta pull through this. Let's copy this treasure. Let's draw this useless rest in peace. It's not useless. It does cut off the talent, but it's not good. What's the play? I think we have to transform the bricks and make some bodies. We're on 8. Yeah. Can I cancel? Okay, because it didn't tap right. Bodies. Gonna be an interesting turn. That's a land. That's good. I get that talent value because we never got a chance to get out the rest in peace. Life goes on. They want a monstrous rage, but that's okay. We have a torch the tower, which we have patiently been holding on to, but you got to remember the prowess triggers. Yeah, okay, they expect it. Do I cast with bargain here? Do I give them another cutter so I can make more tokens? Is that really the play? I think I'm giving them another cutter. God, am I gonna get ripped for that? Would I rather have 2 2/2s, give them 1 when they have 1 card in hand? Okay. Yes, this is, I think this is the play. I don't have to bargain it, but I think this is the play. I get the life, I get the scry, and I get the tokens. That scry looks useful. Okay. The Rest in Peace Brigade coming to mess with me. All right, we go. Again, more tokens. There's a fountain port. Level. They are big, and they are ready for you. Oh my goodness, they drew 2 lands in a row. You're telling me there's a chance. Don't get cocky. They love surprising you. We still can't mess up and expect to win. But that Battlefront might be huge. Forge. We could do another bricks and another craft, but it's cheaper to just use talent. Those are going to be huge. All right. How lethal are we? Get lost. They're at 20. I'm going to have 2 of these. They can be 7/7s. I mean, if I tap out here, we win, right? But if I don't, do we win anyway? I think we win anyway, so... You know what? Might as well hold up our instant that we drew. Hi. Tokens coming through. Yes! Another Boros deck taken out. That matchup feels all right. It can go south. You can be on the wrong end of it. You can draw the wrong cards, but it feels playable. Well, we got bricks, and bricks sure paid off last time. Let's have the Torch the Tower ready for their aggro-y ways if they are. Ah, an island. Wonder what kind of island you are. It's an all interaction hand, no card draw, and it looks like they might be Omniscience. Let's get out the talent, although we have no token generation yet. Resolves. It's Omniscience. That is not what you want to see in this spot. And they hit the Omniscience immediately. All right, they might be on the crazy draw, and we might just have nothing. We have no Battlefront and no Rest in Peace. It's very, very frustrating when that happens. Okay. Fountain Port. Okay, that makes tokens. Now we can have double interaction if they go for Awakening. And if they don't, we can draw with talent and try to get to what we need. Okay. That's what you want. Now you just make sure that you have an Omniscience and an Invasion in your hand, along with some kind of a counter spell. Just you mass protect your combo. But they are tapped out. If we find a Rest in Peace, we're right in it. We get a Seal. Seal is not great. Mirix. They don't disperse it yet. Level. Card. Not a Rest in Peace. Okay, no Battlefront either. So, did they get it all? Before I got even a single useful thing. tuck up in the bin is crazy. It implies you just have it all. I go for a lockdown? I guess that's good for us. Yeah, they're stalling on going for the combo because they expect removal, but it's giving us time to find Rest in Peace. Battlefront. I mean, we go for it. We definitely go for it. And we hit a Rest in Peace in our top 7. There's only 4 in the deck. Uh-huh. 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 One more try. Wow. We looked at, I believe, 27 cards, because now some of those are on the bottom. 25 or 27, 4 copies of the card that would save us, and we're gonna fail. We have failed this city. They won't know how much they dodged. Oh, they're not going for it yet. They still don't have it. Maybe they are also missing something important, like the Awakening. The Omniscience is still down there. What's the right play here? I think I need to draw cards. So I'm going to cast a Get Lost and target my fish. It makes map tokens, which draws me 2 cards, which gets me closer to what I need. They're in the deck. Oh, them. It rains, it pours, baby. Let's go. Hey. Hello. What do you think of that? Yes. 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 Thank goodness. Opponent goes first. I mean, no interaction and a dead Urabrask's Forge on the draw. You just hope that they're not playing aggro, I guess? Yeah, I mean, that's such a silly hope. That's such a silly hope. Yeah, none of our key cards. And a card we don't even want in our hand. That's better. We'll put away the talent. Feels so weird to put away talent and Forge, but those cards are basically useless on the draw. Whereas Battlefront can catch you up if you hit well. And it looks like we're against red, so turns out to be a pretty good call. They're gonna have a 2-drop for sure that we need to torch. They always do. If they don't play a 1-drop on 1, they definitely have an Emberheart Challenger. Or if they plot a show off, whatever. Yep. That's nice. Mm-hmm. That's nice too. Keep them dead. This is how we stay in it. Magic as intended. That is what we do. Do we see? You know what? Let's race them. Let's be exciting. I'm counting on the next Battlefront to take out their threat. Oh, they didn't like that. Now that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That is how it's done.